should be called. It originated in Wuhan, China, but the Chinese Communist Party covered it up for months and allowed it to spread around the world. The Chinese regime doesn't want people to call it the Wuhan virus or the China virus because it doesn't want to take blame for the pandemic. Now it says the virus came from America. So then, what should it be called?
The Chinese regime's propaganda arm is trying to shift the blame for the virus pandemic. It has even tried to blame the American army for bringing the virus to China.
China tried to say at one point, maybe they stopped now, that it was caused by American soldiers. That can't happen. It's not going to happen, not as long as I'm president.
The truth is, it was the Chinese regime's cover-up and mismanagement that allowed the virus to spread throughout China and create a global pandemic. To keep this fact clear for our audience, we will now call it the CCPVirus, short for Chinese Communist Party virus. We make a clear difference between the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, and the people of China, who are also victims of the regime and the virus. Under the CCP, doctors were silenced or arrested, reporting delayed, numbers covered up, and journalists expelled. National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien says it probably cost the world 2 months it could have spent preparing for and preventing the spread. And now, as the global cases of infection surge above 200,000, countries with close ties to the Chinese regime are suffering the most losses. Italy was the first and only G7 country to sign on to China's One Belt, One Road initiative. Iran also has a comprehensive strategic partnership with China. And Germany's hardest-hit state houses a sister city of Wuhan. Also, questions about the origin of the virus have gone unanswered. The CCP has not allowed outside experts into Wuhan, leaving the world wondering about its origin and questioning whether the virus was leaked from the Wuhan Institute of Virology, which is only 20 miles from the seafood market where the CCP claimed the original cases began. Even so, the CCP is trying hard to make people forget where the virus came from, even throwing out wild charges that the United States is responsible. We use the name CCPVirus to hold the Chinese Communist regime accountable and to sound an alarm for those with close ties to China.
And as lockdowns